Shalom, brothers and sisters. We have not chatted about Billy Boy for a while. Bill Gates says the next big threat facing humanity is bioterrorism. Interpol agrees. He's gained a reputation for predicting technological advancements, because he's behind them, as well as health crises and pandemics, because he's behind them. According to Interpol, bioterrorism refers to the intentional release of biological agents or toxins for the purpose of harming or killing humans, animals, or plants, with the intent to intimidate or coerce a government or civilian population to further political or social objectives. Because we were starting to think enough about climate change, Gates replied, the answer is bioterror, which is awful. Bioterror and pandemics are sort of the same thing, says Gates, because they expose mankind to dangerous and even deadly diseases. Bioterror is harder to defend against because whoever's trying to do it or is doing it is consciously and understands your defense system. They can be trying to design around them. He loves talking about himself. The United States Center for Disease Control and Prevention, the CDC, says that if a bioterrorist attack were to happen, this is interesting, it will most likely involve the bacteria causing anthrax, a disease that can make humans and animals seriously ill. Symptoms vary depending on how the bacteria enters the body, typically through skin, lungs, or gastrointestinal systems, which determine the type of disease. All types of anthrax can eventually spread through the body and cause death if not treated with antibiotics. Inhalation anthrax, when a person breathes in anthrax spores, is almost always fatal. However, with aggressive treatment, 55% will survive. It's interesting that they found anthrax powder last year. We reported on that too. It just popped up. But anyway, CDC advises, CDC, taking time to discuss as a family an emergency plan. Consider questions such as, what is my shelter plan? What is my evacuation route? Do I need to update my emergency preparedness kit? The people that are behind what's happening and the people in power are telling you to prepare for disaster and what's coming, because there's a program and it's coming. And Bill Gates, with his multiple medical degrees, is the money boy behind all of this and in the think tank of how and when to do this to the best effect. And it's interesting that they can design around everything because they're in the areas where they're designing. And if you start drilling into it and digging into it and looking, you'll see some real deep connections. So yeah, interesting. Billy Boy has not been sitting on his hands. He's been very busy. But we are not afraid, because we are redeemed and sealed by the blood of Jesus Christ. God bless. Keep looking up. Shalom.